If your wife keeps avoiding intimacy, the solution might not be to ask more clearly, initiate more often, or explain your needs more intensely. She might not need more pressure. She might need less pressure. Now, that's going to frustrate some men because the lack of intimacy already feels unbearable. But if every hug feels like a request, every kiss feels like a negotiation, and every date feels like it has a hidden invoice attached, then desire won't grow. Instead, it will hide. Now, in this video, I'll show you how pressure kills desire, what to do instead, and how to talk about intimacy without turning it into a demand. Now, stay with me because I'll give you the pressure-free affection ladder near the end. Now, this is not a video saying that intimacy doesn't matter. Obviously, it matters deeply in marriage. Catholic teaching treats the marital act with great seriousness because it belongs to a covenant, not just a casual appetite. It expresses union, fidelity, openness to life, and mutual self-gift. But precisely because it matters, it mustn't become a transaction, a weapon, or a pressure campaign. So pressure can sound polite. Do you want to tonight? Maybe later. It's been a while. I have needs. I've been patient. I did everything you asked. We had a date, so I thought. Now, a husband might hear all those things as reasonable, but a wife might hear, my body is being monitored. Affection isn't free. If I say no, he's going to sulk. If I kiss him, he's going to escalate. And if I accept touch, I have no control over where this goes. So that makes her guard go up. Now, I see this all the time in marriage coaching. So men feel rejected, unwanted, anxious, and physically burdened. Whereas women describe feeling grabbed, pressurized, emotionally disconnected, exhausted, postpartum, touched out, or afraid that kindness will become a demand for sex. Both suffer, and pressure worsens the suffering. So, how does a husband pursue intimacy without pressure? So, the first principle is to rebuild non sexual safety around touch. For a period of time, affection must become trustworthy again. So, that means a hug just stays a hug, a kiss just stays a kiss, a hand on the back just stays a hand on the back. And she doesn't need to brace for escalation. Now, this doesn't mean that you deny sexual desire. You have to discipline it. So here's the ladder I mentioned earlier. Level 1, warm presence. Just sit near her, smile, speak kindly, no demands. Level 2, ordinary affection. A hand on her shoulder, a brief hug, kiss goodbye, no lingering pressure. Then level 3 is comfort touch. So hold her if she wants comfort and stop easily without sulking when she stops. Level 4 is romantic affection. A longer kiss, closeness, warmth, but still no assumption that anything else is going to happen. Level 5 would be sexual invitation. Now, this is only after there is mutual warmth, not cold negotiation. The key is this: you don't jump from level 1 to level 5 every time. If she learns that every touch becomes a request, she'll learn to avoid touch. Now, you can use this script. I want to talk about our intimacy, but I don't want to pressure you. I know I have sometimes made affection feel like it had to lead somewhere. I'm sorry for that. I do desire you, and I also want you to feel safe with me. Can we talk about what helps you feel close and what makes you feel pressured? Then you can ask questions. What kind of affection feels safe right now? When do you feel most pressured? What have I done that made sex feel like a duty without tenderness? And what would help us rebuild? Now, obviously, there is a real conjugal duty in marriage, but duty doesn't give a spouse permission to act without charity, prudence, tenderness, or regard for serious reasons. So, marriage doesn't turn your wife into a sexual vending machine. It also doesn't make a husband's sexual desire shameful. Both errors harm the sacrament. A good husband neither despises his desire nor enthrones it. He orders it by love. Now, if sex has disappeared for months or years, don't pretend that is fine. But you also don't want to handle it through nightly pressure. Say something like, I don't want to pressure you in the moment, but I also don't think it is healthy for us to leave our sexual relationship unaddressed indefinitely. Can we set a time to talk about what help we might need? And that could mean medical help, could mean counseling, could mean spiritual direction. It could just mean, and often is, better sleep for her. It could mean more practical load sharing in the family. Might mean better stress management, addiction recovery, or rebuilding basic non-sexual affection. Obviously, if there is coercion, intoxication, or fear or force, or one spouse continuing touch after the other says stop, then treat that seriously. You can't spiritualize that away. You have to get help. But for 7 days, practice non-escalating affection. Give affection that doesn't ask for anything back. A kiss goodbye, a warm text, a hold of the hand, a kind look, a compliment with no kind of sexual hook attached to it, or just a peaceful cuddle. Then, after 7 days, have the conversation. Not, did I earn sex, but did I make affection feel safer? And if you want help wording the intimacy conversation to fit your exact situation, click the link in the description or in the pinned comment to get KnowlandBot. You can describe the pattern in your marriage and ask for words that are honest, Catholic, and not pressurizing. Leave a comment on this video if you have any questions. I'll answer selected questions in a future video so we can all learn to handle this important topic better. Thanks for watching.